I was punching the air. My dad's like, "Yo, you gotta get away from the TV. You're about to hit the TV."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you was punching air in excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was doing like the Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I was just.
Popping eight pets on my coat. I'm out the road. Feel like I'm Batman. Damn. What?
Welcome back to the Nosebleed Podcast. This is episode 11. We are here with Jesus, aka Butts. All right. He is representing, obviously, the Minnesota Vikings, the team that's going to start off 0-1 this year. But first, man, so talk to me, man. What made you a Vikings fan?
What made me a Vikings fan, man, is actually I was born in Mexico, right? And my parents, they brought me to Minnesota when I was 3. We skipped the whole country, went straight up to Minnesota, and I was just raised there.
Yeah.
My whole life. It's Vikings country, so.
And that's where it is.
So that's why, man. I just love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, as a Vikings fan, you say you lived in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Is there any different parts of Minnesota that I need to look out for, or is Minnesota just known for being cold?
Minneapolis is pretty cool. There's a lot to do. Like where I lived is in northern Minnesota.
Okay.
In northern Minnesota, it's straight farms, farmland. There's lakes. There's not a whole lot to do. That's the main reason I moved down here, actually.
Oh, is it? When did you come to Houston? When did you make it down to Houston?
This past April was 6 years.
6 years.
My 6-year mark. Yeah.
So, as a Minnesota Vikings fan, man, you guys have like a very long history. We got the Purple People Eaters.
We had Garrett Lawson, of course, played next to me, and Ellen Page played on the other side. Jim Marshall, the other end. We got the ball quite frequently.
And you have Adrian Peterson.
3. And this is Peterson. Peterson into the open. Midfield. 45, and there he goes. To the 10. Touchdown.
I met literally like, what, 2 weeks ago.
Really? Here?
Yeah. Do not shake his hand, by the way.
Yeah.
Worst decision of my life.
Why?
Almost broke it. But he, who was your favorite Viking growing up?
My favorite Viking was actually Randy Moss.
Obviously.
When I started liking him, I was like 7, 8 years old. That's 98, 99, you know, when he was really popping.
Really doing the stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but then and then AP. Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
Yep, after that.
Oh, bro. So what game do you vividly remember from Randy Moss or even AP? Like one of the games they had?
The main one I remember is when he set the record against the rushing records. Like,
oh, you mean AP?
Yeah, AP. For 296 yards. He was just running people over that game. It was fun.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And what about Randy? Did you catch any of Randy? Because I know you born after Randy, huh? Or you?
No, I never caught any Randy.
I caught Randy, but you just know the history of Randy.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Are you a Timberwolves fan too?
I'm not really a basketball fan much.
Oh, for real?
I don't really watch it that much, but except this year I started watching all because Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, but that boy go
He's
crazy.
a beast.
Yeah, that boy go crazy.
He's cool.
And so, what was your most heartbreaking moment as a Vikings fan?
Oh man, heartbreaking moment. I got 2 actually. In 2009, when the Saints had that bounty gate, and they were just smacking Favre around, man, the NFC Championship. I feel like we could have won that Super Bowl if I would never got hurt.
Yeah.
That when we lost against the Eagles in the NFC Championship.
Oh, yeah,
2017, we got destroyed.
I got destroyed.
Yeah, man. That whole season was so good.
Yeah.
With Case Keenum, we were doing so good. The chemistry was there, but then that game, it was just like everything gone.
And my most memorable moment that y'all had was the game before that, when y'all beat the Saints.
Oh yeah, the Minnesota Miracle.
I was driving down to San Antonio to my now wife.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I gotta catch this Vikings and the Saints game. And I just remember I looked at it, I was like, all right, cool. Look like the Saints gonna pull this one off, Saints and Eagles. Because me, as a Giants fan, I don't like the Eagles, but I wanted to see who they would be facing later on. And so, it might have been just in general. But I know for a fact, I was like, all right, cool. The Saints got this one. Minnesota had their chance. They had their little run. And then I just see him throw it up. I was like, okay. And I saw him miss. I was like, okay. And I saw him run. I was like, oh, no. That was it. I was like, bro, how can you let that transpire, Marcus Williams? I remember that.
Yep.
But then again, like, I can't justify it. I can't justify it at all. But it was just crazy. Where were you at that moment?
I remember I was sitting in my apartment with my mom and dad. I was pretty upset. I was about to cry because, man, I was like, yo, man, we're right there, right? And they pulled us off, and I stood up, and I was punching the air. My dad's like, yo, you gotta get away from the TV. You're about to hit the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you was punching air in excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was doing like the Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I was I was hyped. I had the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Started yelling. Yeah.
What's up, brother? What's up, bud?
I do have a memorable moment actually.
Talk to me.
So so a couple years ago, I went to Minnesota with my girl. She's never seen snow. She's never experienced that cold. So we had to go experience that for a week, right?
Yeah.
And it was in the middle of December, and on the 17th we played the Colts. It was a Saturday, and in that game it turned out to be the biggest the comeback in history.
Oh, that game.
We were down by 33 at the half.
Oh, yes,
Dude,
yes.
It was my birthday. It was her first game. We got there a little late. I kind of overslept the night before.
Right.
We got there like mid first quarter. We were already down by 20, man. I was like,
yeah.
Damn. I was like, I don't even want to.
Who was the quarterbacks in that game? I know Kirk Cousins was one, and then who was the Colts quarterback? It wasn't Phillip Rivers. It was. Oh, the name is just escaping me right now.
Daniel Jones?
No.
I beg your pardon?
No, that's Giants.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't even remember, honestly.
I remember that game because me and my wife were sitting down and we were watching that game on Sunday because she's really big on fantasy football too.
Yeah.
And so we were sitting there watching the game. I was like, there's no way. There ain't no way. And we just kept watching it. All right, cool. That's another score. And then Dalvin Cook got that big screen pass or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 70 yards.
70 yards. I'm like, yo, this dude's really about to choke this. And y'all got it done. Y'all definitely got it done, though. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. When it comes to memorable moments, you guys have a lot of them. You have the Thanksgiving game with Randy Moss. You got the Stephon Diggs. You have the Adrian Peterson. You have the biggest comeback ever. You have arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL right now, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Exactly. I was watching receiver the other day, and I didn't even remember he had that double team catch, I think, against the Bills.
Oh, with the one hand?
Not at the one hand one. That one hand one was was another game, but I know for a fact he had like a double team, like he was in the air and just Is he your favorite player now?
He is my favorite player, man.
Yeah.
He like the way he plays and his personality, I feel like he just loves the game.
He does.
Like right now I know he's like the highest paid non-quarterback ever, right? But I truly feel he doesn't like worry about the money or care about the money when it comes to the way he plays, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like to go and ball.
Yeah, some other players would be like, no, I'm gonna hold out till I get paid. I feel like he's not.
He's not gonna be one of those?
Yeah.
Hey, we wait and see. When they have guys like Thielen and Diggs and stuff like that, usually when you get a good receiver, for some reason they leave, and then you have the second receiver becomes the good one. The reason I picked Jordan Addison last year in fantasy football. What are your thoughts on Jordan Addison? I know he just had the whole DUI after the whole Kyrie Jackson situation. Like, what are your thoughts on him as a player on the field rather than on off?
On the field, I think he's really good. I think he has the best mentor he could possibly have in the NFL. And when Jefferson was gone last season, when he was hurt, he was putting up some good numbers. He was like a mini Jefferson out there, you know what I mean?
He was. Yeah, he was putting up some really good numbers.
Yeah.
But didn't he go to USC?
USC.
Yeah, he was at USC.
USC and Pitt.
I was like, it's another school that he went to. I couldn't think of the name, but I think Jordan Addison's a really good one. And then you guys had, like, let's say the opposite performance. So you have like Dalvin Cook the year before that, and then you guys had Alexander Madison.
Yeah.
Didn't have a great year.
No.
Who really struggled, honestly. He was on my fantasy team too. Not picking him again. But he left this offseason. Now you guys have Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
What are your aspects of Aaron Jones playing against him for all those years? Man,
I'm excited. He was super slippery against us. Our defense had some trouble with him a lot of the time. His last 5 games, though, 100 yards.
Yeah.
Right? So, it shows he has some juice in the tank still. He still has some gold left in him. I'm excited to watch him go.
You guys picked up what? Dallas Turner?
We do. We got him in the draft. We had the first pick at number 10. We used on McCarthy, and a pick at 23.
And then Dallas Turner. So Dallas Turner was projected to be the first defensive lineman off the board. I think he's from Alabama.
Alabama,
correct.
A lot of people are saying that he was a good steal.
He was.
At that spot.
He 100% was, because they feel as if Alabama rushers, like how Will Anderson had a great year last year.
Yeah.
As if he was the next one in that mold, too. But for him to be picked by the Falcons, dropping down to you guys, even though he's not signed yet, he should be a good complementary piece on that line with Andrew Van Ginkel. Is he going to get any sacks his first game of the season? He will not. Worst head coach in history. You guys had Mike Zimmer. You guys had Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
Give me who you think was the worst head coach out of the ones you've watched.
Man, I can't really remember his name, but I think Leslie Frazier.
Leslie Frazier.
Leslie Frazier.
Wow.
He was only a head coach maybe for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But it's probably some dark history there that we could probably forget about
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, forget a little bit. But yeah, I think it was Leslie Frazier.
He was a really good defensive coordinator for the Bills. Volleyball. I know he was for those good championship runs they tried to have.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good defensive coordinator. But head coach,
he's a coordinator now, isn't he?
I think he left the Bills last season.
Yeah.
Took a little break off.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were looking at hiring him for our defensive coordinator position because Martindale left. And so I know he's not without a job, not because he got fired, but I think he just stepped away from the game for a little bit. But he was a really good defensive coordinator rather than head coach.
Same with Mike Zimmer. I really liked Mike Zimmer. It was all about defense, though. Mm-hmm. And we needed a good balance of offense and defense. And I feel like he was a really stubborn coach. He didn't take any advice from anybody.
Yeah.
And that's why I like McConnell.
O'Connell. Yeah.
That's why I like O'Connell. He's offensive minded. So he got a DC that is like really focused on defense, and he let him just have control of that.
Facts.
Like he understands that that's not his strong suit. You know what I mean?
And so with Kevin O'Connell, speaking of him going in this year with J.J. McCarthy and Sam Donald Duck. Mm-hmm. So
Sammy D.
Wow. Right? But then again, I know he has a really good backend, right? Mm-hmm. He has a really good backend. What is your outlook for J.J. McCarthy when it comes into the season?
So I don't think he's gonna play the whole season.
Yeah.
Unless something happens to Sammy D or he just surpasses him in practice. But for this season, I really think he's just gonna sit and learn. I don't really expect to see much of McCarthy, honestly. I'm really excited to see him and what he can do. I think he's gonna be a starter next year.
Right.
I think that's the plan, but
as far as like he's gonna take a while. He's gonna sit under Sam Donald for a little bit.
Yeah.
Develop and stuff like that. Because he has his hits and his miss, Sam Donald does. But then again, he's still a good quarterback in there somewhere, other than him seeing ghosts on Monday Night Football.
Seeing ghosts.
He's never really played on a good team. I mean, besides San Francisco, but they already had their starter.
Right. So last year, you guys made it to the playoffs, right? Well, not last season, but the season before that.
Yeah.
Made it to the playoffs.
First round.
And you lost to a really good team.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your experience. How'd you feel about that?
I don't think they were the better team. I just think they got us really good that day.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
Man, our defense really let them get a lot of points.
Right.
I think we'll be back. We do play them again the first week, though.
And we're going to be there together, bro. We're going to hang on and chill out that game. So, with you guys playing the Giants week 1, right?
Yeah.
At the Giants in Meadowlands in New York.
Yeah.
What's the outcome? Win or loss?
I think it's going to be a win. Who y'all got as running back?
We got Motor. Devin Singletary.
He's all right. I really feel like it's going to be hard for you guys to get a run game going against us.
Y'all have really good run defense.
Our secondary is not the greatest, so if Jones can beat our secondary, y'all got a chance, but we'll see.
Let's see who got the best LSU receiver at that game, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Malik Neighbors. Then you guys go to 49ers. Y'all have a rough start
I'm
of the
excited
season,
to see Malik.
Yeah. You guys go to see the 49ers next. Talk to me about that, like win or loss on that one.
That's a real toss-up, man. I feel like we always play really good against the 49ers for some reason. I don't really know why.
Okay.
We beat them last year.
Oh, did y'all?
Yeah, with the backup quarterback. So.
Oh, dang. Did not know that. Oh, with Josh Dobbs? Was it Josh Dobbs or was it the other guy?
Is it Nick Mullins or Josh?
And Texans, you guys.
And Texans.
You playing the Texans then, but y'all playing at home.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Minnesota, obviously. Man, but then Texans are good.
I was about to say.
That's my second favorite team now that I live here, you know. Each time till I drown from these hurricanes.
Yeah.
But, man.
That was a crazy statement.
I have a bunch of friends that are Texans fans.
Yeah.
And we're not friends for that week, you know?
Yeah, you gotta cut that friend them off. But you're gonna watch it with them, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the Packers, though.
I really want to go to the game. I'm gonna be in the area actually for that weekend.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for a family wedding.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in Lambeau Field, which is always really tough to play in.
Yeah. You ever went there?
I've never been
right.
out to Lambeau. But it's gonna be a tough game. I feel like Love is really good, man. I don't know how the Packers get lucky with these quarterbacks in the draft.
It's letting them sit for like 4 or 5 years before they put them out there.
But I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say a win.
Yeah,
because it's our rivals. My dad is a Packers fan, so
what?
Yeah.
How do you go from Mexico, Minnesota, and become a Packers fan?
His brother was watching a Vikings game, and he just wanted to be a rival to his brother, and his brother was a Vikings fan, so he's like, "Cool, I'm gonna vote, or I'm gonna
go Packers."
Yeah, go Packers.
Go Packers. Go. Yeah. And so you guys were playing against the Jets at home.
The Jets. Yep. Man, we might lose that one. I don't know. They do have Aaron Rodgers. You can never count Aaron Rodgers out.
Yeah.
He's really good, and their defense is really good. That defensive line.
Yeah. With Quinn Williams and all those boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
I'm gonna say it's a win, but we could lose. I don't know.
And then you got the Lions, the upcoming team.
The Lions are good.
They are.
I've been watching that receiver.
Show?
Yeah, and they might be a rival, but I really like their chemistry that they have.
They do
with their head coach.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a tough game. They do play really hard.
They do.
So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. I think.
What you got?
I'm on St. Brown, man. He beat us up last time.
Yeah,
we might lose that one. We'll see.
At the Rams, Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua.
Yeah, that might be a lot. I do got to see something out of the secondary. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because they can torch that. They can torch that secondary.
We either, I don't know, we need some veterans or we need some young guys who just really step up.
Okay. And then you guys are home against the Colts.
Against the Colts, man. I think we're gonna win that one.
Yeah.
The Colts are kind of on a rebuild, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm excited to see Anthony Richardson though.
Yeah, he's finally back after all that injury he had last year.
Yeah. So he was doing real good before that.
He was. And then you got at the Jaguars.
At the Jaguars. I think we'll win that one. It's not. I don't know. I think I don't really know a whole lot about the Jaguars, but
yeah,
I think we got that one.
They have I'll give you a little brief rundown with them. They have Gabe Davis now.
Okay.
They have Gabe Davis. They have Evan Ingram. They have Christian Kirk, of course, and they got Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence coming on that contract he just signed this year.
Yeah.
With him on a contract year, my cousin always told me the worst quarterback is a quarterback who just got a new contract. So take it as it may.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he'll have a bad year. It's just a quarterback on a new contract always plays bad.
He's relaxed a little bit.
He's relaxed.
A little too relaxed.
Shout out to PJ. So at the Titans.
At the Titans. I think we got a good chance of winning that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. At the Bears.
At the Bears. Man, the Bears, this whole upgrade that they did with Caleb Williams, with I'm not sure how to say his last name, that wide receiver that they got.
Ramadunze?
Yeah, him.
Keenan Allen. Yeah.
They really beefed up their whole
too?
team. Yeah. I feel like I don't know, Lions, they could beat us at the Lions.
Oh, at the Bears.
Or at the Bears, yeah. Like they could beat us at their home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
At the Cardinals. I think we got that one. I don't
know. No, y'all at home.
Oh, at home?
Yeah, I think y'all at home, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got that one against the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Falcons with that the return of Kirk.
Chains, man.
Chains.
I think we got him, but Kirk Cousins he can throw the ball, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can dissect the defense in a secondary. So as long as our secondary can hold up, I think we got him. I hope we beat him. You know, make him regret leaving.
Make him regret leaving for sure. You guys at home against that same Bears team.
Bears team. Second time playing them, I sort of feel like we could beat them at home.
Yeah.
We got the crowd, and we kind of know what they play like already.
That's what's up, man. At Seattle.
At Seattle.
That's 6 man.
I like Geno Smith. Yeah, they're loud too. I feel like we could possibly lose that one, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't win them all.
I love the honesty. I do. You playing the Packers again, but y'all at home now.
At home. Oh man, we definitely got that.
Got that one?
Our fans really hate the Packers, so I feel like that it gets loud in there.
Okay.
It gets loud.
And last one at the Lions.
At the Lions? Yeah, I feel like that's a loss. We might lose that one, man. The Lions are good.
They are a very good team, though. But you guys have like a really unique schedule. I don't think it's the hardest, but I don't think it's the easiest. But you guys have a lot of teams that are like that shifted a lot this offseason.
Yeah.
You guys play. You play the Bears. You play the Packers, who have Josh Jacobs now. You play the Giants, who lost Saquon. You got the Falcons, who got a big upgrade. You guys have a really unique schedule in itself. But the way you honestly broke it down into different, like, yeah, I don't know, but that one is gonna be a tough one. That's pure facts, because you don't know what that team's gonna give you at the end of the day. But last thing though, you got to name me 2 players that will probably blow my mind that play for the Vikings, and I can't. Like, oh my God, I forgot they played for them. It's gonna be tough because I know everybody.
Brock Lesnar.
That red face is probably going to be his carrying card, as he will be remembered here for that. He put out the effort, he tried, he worked hard, and that's what impressed the coaches and the teammates who talk about just...
I knew Brock Lesnar played for them.
Damn. McNabb.
McNabb running. McNabb has a touchdown.
Oh, shoot.
Donovan McNabb.
I forgot. Yeah, he played for them. Yeah. After he played for Washington, he played for them for a second,
Yeah, it was like 2 seasons. He was pretty bad too.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I forgot McNabb played for you guys for a good little second.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Now, name me one Hall of Famer that is on the Vikings.
The Randy Moss and Chris Carter.
Ah.
Here comes the run to the outside. Jump ball Moss to Gannon. Flea flicker downfield. There's Carter. He's got a touchdown. Chris Carter.
That's a good one. Name me one defensive one.
Randall. There's John Randall.
There you go. With my boy Jose Foots, Minnesota Vikings. Ooh.